Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more EU for Relentless Push East. We're at war at the moment. We are cleaning up a couple of our borders, fighting the Great Horde and Astrakhan. Unfortunately, the Ottomans did beat us to the declaration of war. Kind of a little bit annoying, but you know what? We're taking what we can. We're preventing them from taking more land than we would prefer. So at the very least, we should be able to take some land. Now, that does mean we do need to fight Transoxiana and Khorasan. We will go ahead and siege them down, beat them up, take some money. Who knows? But that should be fairly easy. But in the meantime, I have been thinking about a couple of things. First of all, we are working very well towards our achievement. We're working on our Siberian frontier. We're going to get the coast. But to help speed that along, since we already have this province here, I think we're going to go ahead and do our Siberian frontier here as well. That'll be a little bit further behind than this one, but if we can get this when this is finished, we'll have access to this next state. But if we take this one as well, that should open up a couple more provinces for us to be able to get our achievement just that slight bit faster. So given that it's only 19 Diplo, it's a reasonable thing. Also too, I was having a bit of a look, and it seems that we have a couple of metropolitans that we could consecrate. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and we'll go for this one here. And if memory serves, there's still another one around. Whereabouts was it? It is... I'm sure I'll find it at some point. Hang on a second, I know there was a second one somewhere. Whereabouts is this? Now I've consecrated that one, we've got that one. That is slightly off the right amount of development. No, that one's not right either. That's not quite right. I know it's around here somewhere. Or maybe I've just missed it. Alright, so why can we not... Oh, we're one development short in this state. Right, okay, maybe that's what I was missing. Okay, well, if that is the case, let's have a quick look at some of these provinces. Nothing crazy. Nothing amazing. Maybe we go ahead and just drop a little bit of military power into this. That's probably the cheapest way to get that there. So this would cost us 70... let's see if we can find something a little bit cheaper. 45? That seems ideal. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll build this one up. We've already got a little bit more manpower, so let's go ahead and do that. And that should mean... hang on a second. Relic. It's all the right religion. Oh, the culture is not accepted. Okay, so I didn't quite put two and two together. That's okay. We'll probably go ahead and accept or do something like that in the future. And we'll leave that be for now. I am kind of annoyed. I did think that there was at least one more state that we could consecrate. But I guess maybe my memory isn't as good as I think it is. Oh no, there it is. There we are. Nice and hidden. Let's go ahead and consecrate that one. That'll give us some nice little bonuses. Bonus Patriarch Authority. So, now that we've got those sorted, I think we go ahead and we focus on the war. So, got troops marching on over into Transoxiana. We've got the Great Horde being besieged. In fact, yeah, we probably have too many men on this siege. Let's just check that out. Yeah, we only need 3 units there. Let's go ahead and recall... the vast majority. We'll keep a couple of troops there just in case our ally decides to wander away. Let's go ahead and move them back there. And that should be fairly good. So, got 13,000 troops here. I think they're being chased by another 5, so that's 18,000. Transoxiana only have 19, and these guys have none. Okay, so let's go and... let's see, who should we peace out first? Let's see about Transoxiana. That might be our best bet, but we'll Yeah, we'll get the rest of these troops to march on over as well. We'll send a decent number of troops. Yeah, that should be fine. We're only losing 3,000 infantry back over there, so it's not like we're really weakening ourselves. Alright, looks like have entered a military alliance with our enemy. Honestly, that's not a particular issue for us. Look at how tiny they are. That is a non-issue from the get-go. We should possibly go ahead and start building up some spy network. That would also be a good idea. Get some bonuses to our siege network. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that for both of those. And yeah, we'll start piecing out. And when we go ahead and do that, we'll go ahead and drop off the network. Alright, conversions are successful. That is a very good sign. That means, yeah, our religious unity is nice and high. It's going to keep on growing. Let's go ahead and pay for the more expensive one. Looks like we have a couple of Catholics over here. But we're working on making them into a course, so that's going to take us a little second. Let's just double check. How are we going? 24th of July of 1548. That's not too long in the future, so yeah, we're pretty happy as far as that is concerned. It does look like Nogai is getting rid of their Orthodox zealots. That's kind of a little unfortunate. I think, let's just check. Are they considered an Orthodox nation? They are. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out exactly what they're going to achieve. Let's have a look at our stability and convert Nogai. Okay, so they're working their way towards... I'm really not sure what's going on there. They're already Orthodox. I suppose maybe they're going around and converting some of the... Oh, they're actively converting that already. Hang on, let's check our religion map mode and see. Yeah, because we're the nice dusty orangey sunset. That's... Yeah, orange, sorry. That is... Yeah, they have fairly minimal other religions, so I'm not sure what's going on there, but you know what? We'll leave those rebels for now. It's not really our concern. Let's see. So let's just focus on what we can control, and that is taking care of our enemies. Looks like a siege is over, which is brilliant. That should take us to 100% war score. So let's go ahead and I suppose we should peace them out. Let's drop our relations with Sweden and see about a peace agreement. Alright, truce expired with Ajam. That's not a big deal. They're not really that close for us to worry about. Go ahead and sue for peace. We'll take all of their land, please and thank you, all of their money, because there's no reason not to. And they don't even have cause to revoke. That's it. They are well and truly gone from the game, and only 16 administrative power. So let's get that gone. That is all fine and dandy. Let's get that called up as well, although, hang on a second. It does look like they are Sunni. Could we convert them? That'd take us 25 months. How long would it take to core? 27. Realistically, I think we're going to have less unrest if we just convert them first. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to convert them before we call them. We're not really hurting for overextension, so that's fine. But we do have a whole stack of administrative power, so maybe we go ahead and see. Kazan. Whereabouts are you? Yeah, maybe we go ahead and start stating some things up. Make sure that we don't get to our cap while we are going to war. So let's go ahead and make that a state. That'll use up a very little amount of our governing capacity, but should give us some nice bonuses. That'll also be another metropolitan to consecrate once we have sorted out the religious issues there. So let's see, what was after that? We have... Probably not. We want a full state if we can get it. Where is... North Karelia? You know what? Is there anything good in that province, that state? Not really. Same over here. Okay, you know what? This one might be a good idea. We do have a trade port there. Alright, let's go ahead and state that as well. Let's pay for that. Oh yeah, and we probably have to go ahead and core up a couple more, so let's go ahead and get those done. There we are, very nicely. Okay, so that's used up a bit of our admin power. That's all well and good. That gives us some lowered autonomy as well in those states, so we should be getting some more benefits from those. We did leave that general behind. We should probably shuffle him around. These guys, let's go ahead and consolidate. Okay, so 20,000, 6 and 5. Let's head down towards... Yeah, let's head towards their first fort. Break up and work our way towards their capital. That's a decent idea. Let's make sure that these troops do not get squashed. Actually, you know what? Never mind. They're about to... they'll be there on the 19th. Yeah, we'll be there on the 24th. We can reinforce and get some bonuses for helping them take out their rebels. That seems like a good plan. Yeah, that is an excellent way of doing things. Alright, so nice little bonus win there. Let's send the other troops over here. We'll start sieging that down. We still have some more... Right, yeah. The rest of those cores are not issues. We did lose our general right before our siege. That's more than a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. Let's see. We do have a conquistador, but I think maybe we go ahead and maybe we hire up a new general? Yeah, that'll push our professionalism up a little bit more as well. Bonus siege ability and whatnot, so let's go ahead and do that. That gives us a 1540. Okay, well, you know what? That's a fairly quick and decent general for some chasing down reinforcements and whatnot. Yeah, that's not bad. So we'll go ahead and we'll use him at some point. But right now we'll just focus on those ahead of us. Looks like Caridel has joined in our little fight, so that's nice. And what have we got here? A revolt. Hang on a second, where are we looking? Alright, so let's check out the state. How is their unrest? Separatism, intolerance. Yeah, they're definitely going to want some freedom. Crimean separatists, that's at 60%. You know what, let's just ignore them. I think that's fine. That'll last for 5 years. But when we have a revolt, we'll be able to squash that. So let's go ahead and get these troops marched on down here, because we're going to need to do that ASAP. And then these guys, let's see, do we want to go ahead and drill? Let's just double check. Is there any autonomous rebel suppressing that we need to be doing? For some reason... Where has the button gone? Oh, it's Conquistador, right. Okay, so I guess maybe that's why we can't do that. Let's just go ahead and let's start drilling. May as well make the most of our time away from the front lines. Conversion successful, that's excellent. Let's also check in on these ships. So these are light ships, we have upgraded them, that is brilliant. Let's go ahead and send them on a mission to protect trade. Let's see, Crimea is 0.7. I think we just focus on Novgorod for now. Although technically we would have some access there, but I don't know. Yeah, we don't have a whole stack of trade power right now in the Crimea trade node. No, we will in the future, but right now we're sending everything up anyway, so there's really no point in being there. Yeah, that's not going to provide us any benefit. So we'll leave them be. Let's see, what about the other guys? Hiding. Hang on a second, who are they hiding from? From fleets that are too strong? Alright, well that's a little odd, but alright. What about the next one? Those are our galleys. Let's get those upgraded. Make sure that they're up to date. And then these fellows, yeah, protecting trade in Novgorod. Okay, so that's not an issue. We'll leave them be. And they can get back to making us some money. Alright, so let's see. What's going on over here? Taking a couple of nice little occupations. Let's work our way a little bit closer. In fact, you know what? Let's march you onto the siege. That way we'll get the extra bonuses for our general there. And it looks like we have... that's not our issue. No, this is for Friesland. Alright. Don't know why that's there, but either way. Cultural unrest. What have we got? Azov suppresses minority. Gain unrest and lack of manpower, or negotiate. Well, their autonomy is not fantastic. They're almost cored, so we'll start converting them soon. So let's see, if we get the autonomy going... I'm not sure if that really saves us much one way or the other. Yeah, the local unrest and the manpower modifier, it's not... I think they have enough separatism and whatever else. I think maybe we just go ahead and give them autonomy. Yeah, let's negotiate with them. It doesn't hurt us as much as it could, given that they said that they want, since they were going to give 25% autonomy, and we could only take 15. So we'll leave that be there. These guys can go ahead and start working on some rebel suppression just in case any shenanigans take place. We'll also tie in our allies' land just for good measure. Alright, so we'll close that there. They're not taking any attrition, it seems, so that is good. Yeah, we have enough capacity there. Yeah, we just need to work our way through these sieges. So... there are our cores, that's very nice. Now we can get back to converting. I think... yeah, the best value is actually Azov there. Yeah, 15 months and the most amount of religious unity. That's very nice. So we'll take that. These troops, let's go ahead and merge them together and leave an appropriate siege. So let's see, we need 7,000 regiments, or 7,000 troops. Let's leave all of our cannons and the... yeah, leave 8,000. I think that seems reasonable. These guys, let's go ahead and march them back just a section. Yeah, back a province. March them over there. I do see the Transoxiana has some troops over there, but again, it's not going to be an issue. It appears that Ivan is a fierce negotiator. Okay. Well, unfortunately, we're not really paying for mercenaries anymore. That's not much of an issue, so... yeah, who knows? At some point, it might be worth abdicating for a much better leader. Yeah, that loss of efficiency for our trade, and the mercenary isn't really that amazing either. Yeah, depending on what his traits are, maybe it could be worth swapping over. Alright, so let's see, how are we going? Yeah, I think we're doing fairly well. Yeah, alright, so let's see, who have we got to piece out? Transoxiana, how's our war score? -8, 7, whatever that is. Bouncing back and forth, that's fine by me. Looks like they occupy some of their own land, so again, that's a non-issue. I suppose they can just sit by and take some extra money. Yeah, let's march you over there and earn a little bit more. That seems reasonable. 21% to take the fort. Oh, and we got it. You know what? That's even better. Let's march our way straight onto their capital. That'll do very, very nicely. That should mean that these guys are 22% of the way to peace. So what do we want? We want all of their money. That's not a bad war deal. We can also go ahead and ask for some more reparations. I don't think we care about the claims issues. No, I don't think any of them particularly matter. And then, what have we got? Military access, an alliance with John Paul. Where are you guys? All the way down there? Yeah, let's go ahead and break that up. That seems reasonable. We may want to... I think there's some land around here that we may take in the future. And then outside of that... gives their core to no guy? Ooh. Now that seems far more beneficial. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll sort by receiver. Yeah, what would that cost us? That would cost us a little bit of something, but you know what? We could also just take that land and then hand it back to them directly. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So let's just double check what they've got. Let's see. This is... No guy. Oh, it's held by the Ottomans. Okay. What about you? No? Let's go ahead and hand that off there. That's also for no guy. And yeah, we'll just keep on doing that, and we'll hand that off directly to them. That should make it... That should make it a little bit easier. We just have to demand... Oh, it's not part of our... Oh, that's right. We didn't co-belligerize these guys, did we? No, so it would cost us a little bit of Diplo. But you know what? I suppose it's probably not too bad in the grand scheme of things. But I guess we'll just leave it be for now. Let's just make sure that we beat them well and truly first. And then we'll keep handing power... Well, keep on handing land away. Alright, so let's see. Coring, yep, that's being converted. That's a non-issue. We've got plenty of money, so maybe we build another manufactory. What have we got? 0.6? That's fairly solid. 0.59 in Moscow as well. Well, I think that's the best bang for buck we're going to get anywhere, so let's go ahead and pay that. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. That seems good enough to me. We've got enough money. We've got a decent amount of, yeah, a decent amount of cash overflow for each month, so we've got plenty of savings. I'm not too concerned, even if we take a few reinforcements or whatever it is that's needed. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let's also break these guys up a little bit. I think we'll go ahead and send them over there. Make sure that we're taking as much land from them as possible. These guys can head over here. Looks like that is the siege of their capital over. So what do we need? We have the length of war working against us, their military strength, their allies in war. But outside of that, their war exhaustion is ticking upwards. Siege provinces is certainly hurting, and we're already close to what we're asking for. I think we go... Let's go for another fort. And then... And then we see what happens. Oh, and apparently we just renewed a loan. Okay, so I guess we shouldn't have bought that manufactory, but you know what? It's fine. I don't think it's that much of an issue. Let's see how that all goes. Looks like Hormuz wants military access because they're at war with these guys as well. You know what? Sure. I really do not mind. If they're having a bad day, I don't mind making it a little bit worse. We're getting everything that we need. So that'll do. Let's keep our conversions going. And let's see. Oh, we can even do the Streltsy. How much manpower do we need? We need none. Okay, well, never mind then. I guess we continue to hold on out. And you know what? Just for simplicity's sake, let's go ahead and fire a barrage. It's a little bit of power, which we're not actively using on too much. We're even using our war taxes still. So, yeah, bringing this up to a higher number gives us better chance of rolling something more beneficial. So, yeah, that's definitely the right time to do it. These guys, let's march over here. Let's march over there. And you know what? Let's send these guys to start working on this other fort over there. That seems like a good plan. In fact, we'll chuck a leader on here just in case. Yeah, that seems good enough. Alright, so who has the siege? We do. Okay, so the Ottomans are probably going to keep on marching away. Let's see, are the Ottomans at war with these guys? Khorasan, apparently not. Okay. Looks like they're trying to play the diplomatic game. Interesting. Alright, well, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Let's go ahead and continue our sieging. Let's just go ahead and march all the way over there if we can. Yep, and then let's sue for peace before they take any more occupations. We have the war score that we're after. Let's go ahead and hand off occupied by Nogai. That's what we're after. Let's see. Provinces, more for Nogai. Alright then, well I guess we'll take that too. And we'd need more than 100 war score for that as well. Okay, and you know what, we don't actually have the required... man, are we just going to have to cut back? Okay, well you know what, it's not really too much of an issue. At the end of the day, yeah, we'd be paying Diplo. Probably not ideal while we're trying to finish up our ideas. So you know what, we'll just come back and fight these guys independently. Let's just double check that we have everything else. We've got rid of their allies. Don't care about the alliance with them. Yeah, I think we're all well and good and we just go ahead and take them for all their money's worth. So before we get black flagged, yeah, we're going to start marching our troops back down over here. We may as well go ahead and take their other fort just for good measure. It just saves us a little bit in the... yeah, so let's head over there. I guess that does give us a little bit of extra war score to play with if we really wanted to try something. Yeah, that would allow us to take one province. 5 Diplo. Yeah, I don't really see that being worthwhile. Let's just go ahead and we'll get them maybe to revoke some cause against... No. Training cause, nope. Do we break their alliance as well, or maybe their rivalry? No, that's a little bit too much. There we go. We'll annoy the Mamluks. We'll get them to lose their military access, and that should be good enough. So yeah, let's get our troops heading over to Khorasan, and that should be fine. Looks like yeah, Astrakhan is still in this war. Looks like they are... Oh, it's for Astrakhan proper that they're going for, so we definitely may need to fight the Ottomans in the near future to get our missions. Because if we just double check here, what is this, claim the steppes? That's what we were after, so we're going to have to fight them if we want that. That's kind of annoying. These guys have a decent amount of strength and manpower. Mind you, it is fairly comparable, and so we could definitely do it. If we did try and attack, Austria would join in. That would be particularly nice. Yeah, Gazakmuk and Hormuz. Where is Hormuz? They're down, yeah, all the way over there. Could be worthwhile doing, just even if we just got money from them and a little bit of land that we desired up over here. It just changes our, where we were wanting to fight. Oh, and it looks like peasants took this right at the very end. Okay, so... yeah, we're going to be able to take 2 of the 3 provinces that we wanted. We'll also go ahead and make sure that we have all of their money, because of course we will. We'll get them to revoke cause. Oh wait, no, that's return cause. Sorry, my bad. And let's just double check. Yeah, we should be fine, yeah. And the Ottomans have finished up with their war over here. So let's just make sure that none of our troops are in the area. Alright, I think that's safe. Let's go ahead and peace out Transoxiana. Money is good. Apparently we're now a reason down. Hang on a second. Let's give that a month. Or, well, to the tick. 99. Okay, length of war. We'll get it next month. That's fun. And then we'll take... What do we need? 7 troops here. Well, let's go... Yeah, and take these guys. And we'll march them over there. Nope, we are trapped. Okay, well, fine. I guess we stay where we are. Yeah, we'll take the little bit of attrition. It is what it is. That is the siege of something which does not matter. Let's get you to march on to the next location, I suppose, when we take the fort. Come on. In fact, you know what? 21%? I am not going to play around with that. Let's go ahead and get this taken. I'm an impatient person. Oh, and it still didn't pay off. Well, that's annoying. You know what? At least we can pick up our privateers, get ourselves one step closer to our extra policies and those nice little bonuses. So, oh yeah, and the bonus war, bonus army bonuses too. So, yeah, morale of armies 5% and fire damage received. Very much worth having if we're going to fight the Ottomans at some point in the future. So, yeah, we will take what we can get. Alright, but either way, that is that. Let's head on down. I think that's going to be all that we really needed for Khorasan as well. Yeah, we can piece these guys out. We have a really good war score. Let's go... return cause. No, none of those are... None of those are our friends, so let's not do that. We're not going to do any releasing of nations. Let's get rid of... let's see. Let's get rid of their military access with the Ottomans just to cause trouble for them. We'll go ahead and we will take the war reparations. And what else can we take? Still got another couple of reasons. But there's nothing that fantastic, so I guess we just peace out as is. That's fine. Alright, we got that done. Let's head back home. Yeah, that'll have to do. Alright, and we're still fighting Transoxiana, but you know what? We did get rid of their allies, so that should remove their reasons for wanting to stay in the war. Okay, yep. We'll go ahead and take the money there too. That'll be fine. Battle of Azov. Looks like there was some rebels, but they didn't pan out too good. Fine by me, and that's what we wanted. Great Horde Separatists, they're not really looking at causing too much trouble yet. Disputed Succession for Burgundy, no. We're going to leave that, and we're going to go ahead and peace out here too. So, that's everything we wanted. Everything that I can really make note of. Yeah, okay. Adios to you as well. Alright, and then let's see. Astrakhan. Alright, you know what? We might need to have a couple of... we're going to need a siege. Oh, of course, that was the siege that popped up earlier that I missed. Okay, we'll work on that. That's fine. We'll send our 8,000 troops over to here. That should be fairly easy. Yeah, that should be fine. And let's see, we can also build a couple of things. We can also pay off our debt if we want, but I think we will double check these first. Is there anything really nice? Tolerance of the True Faith could be good. And that's the only thing we can afford because, what does the next one cost? 2.5 grand. Ooh. Yeah, that is rather pricey. Yeah, and that is only for the province as well, so there's not really a huge amount to that. Not until level 3. Let's see. I think, yeah, we'll go ahead and pay off that debt. Let's get rid of that right now before I forget. And then, you know what? I think we also go ahead and reinvest into our economy. I think that's the best thing for us. Let's quickly just check. Another manufactory is probably worth it. Yeah, we'll go for Moscow. And then... that ends up being about 0.09, somewhere around there. Let's just see if there's anything better elsewhere. Workshop, potentially. Oh, there's a church. Yeah, let's go with a couple more of these smaller buildings. I think that's going to be in our best interests. We'll do a couple of those workshops. 0.08 should be fine. Nothing substantial as a marketplace. Yeah, I think that's going to be where we stand for now. We could potentially build another castle, which I think could be a good idea. Where would we want to build one? I'm guessing towards the Commonwealth could be ideal. Yeah, maybe make a little bit of a bottleneck for the Ottomans as well. So what have we got? Steps, that's not a bad spot for one, I suppose. But unfortunately, we're already maxed out there for buildings. Let's see, any defensive terrain? It's all steps. Yeah, that is unfortunate until we get down here, which is sort of not quite the right spot. That's very unfortunate. Well, you know what? I think that's a future issue for us to deal with. But we will, yeah, peace out, Astrakhan, in the next one. We'll bring back our spies, and we will see how we progress in the next one. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you in the next one. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.